Watch this part. Watch this part. Watch this part. Wow. Your job is done. You can go home.
Are they real comrades?
Wow.
Mercenaries who got the badge but never fought. Who cut the hands of the voters, huh?
Response, not the comrades we know.
Who stained the war vets badge, huh?
Response, not the ones from the front row.
Phillip-come, rich and loud.
Police never saw him in the battle crowd.
Les Muzenda, where's the truth?
Chopped out with the gamma tax youth.
Are they real comrades or players of gold on stage? Wearing fake badges just to earn that wage. We don't bow to the Phillip type. We want the truth, not the propaganda hype. Are they real comrades or players of gold on stage? Wearing fake badges just to earn their wage. We don't bow to the Phillip type. We want the truth, not the propaganda hype. Comrade Emmerson came from jail, studied law, then joined the tail. Wasn't from Mnangagwa's fight. He replaced those erased from sight. Are they real comrades or marks in disguise? With war vet badges and political lies. Tell the youth the truth tonight. Not every badge means you fought the fight. That way. That way.
Democracy notora kuti handei kuvazhinji. Saka parika pano rufu nokuti democracy yokuti vahwina election vazhinji kana kurufu kama isitakataka tifana kuguma taenda kubi kuvazhinji manje gwendo kuinda kuvazhinji ndo gwendo kwana kwamunovudziwana vamutendi nautaunashi asi sitokudza hugara pano pamunoedzisa muri panyika ndo basa rediwo iroro rokuti gara zvakanaka gara mushe toda unity toda peace toda runyararo hati rimei hati vane minda yakanaka hati vaine marodhi dzakanaka vanhu ngavane mabasa hati vaine dzidzo chisumudzira nyika. Mwari anofara kana vanhu vake vachivaka. Mwari anofara kana vanhu vanonyararo. Saka ndikuti kwamuri kuno kumasvingo yava masvingo manje haisiri Victoria Fort Victoria masvingo ndinokutendai
uyaya ndoda kuti maminista azive slogan. Kune vandakanga vapointa handisi anogona slogan here, ndoda kuvatesta mwoyo uyaite slogan tinzwi. Baba Mnangagwa oye! Pamberi mberi neZanu-PF. Vanonzi Honorable Gata.
Chibakera mudenga! Chibakera mudenga! Pamberi mberi na comrade Mnangagwa. Pamberi mberi nekudzidza. 2030 woye! 2030 woye! Manangagwa vanenge vachitonga pasi nemutinya sando.
Uyu mazuva ake ndawedzera.
Tinosakutara kwandaita hatina kuziva nokuti paakashaya panga pasati pabuda maresults okuti ane chirwere chacho here chamazuva ano kana kuti ahana. Saka mazasi ndazouya aya. Zobvira kuti handizivi kuti ndokupi asi akabatiwa neCovid. Ndo zvinotaura beba izvi. Saka maprocedure eWorld Health Organization ndio ototevedza somurayiro. Chiremba vedu avapo mune kuti vasvike here Dr. Chimedza ndovachatitungamirira vanoziva kuti zvinofanira kuzvifambiswe sei. Mozobudziwa kuti takuzofambisa sei nokuti zvabuya iko zvino izvi. So takuziva manje kuti we now have to follow
kuziva semazimbabwenzi pane nyaya dzatinoziva dzakaitika dzakawanda kubva 1980 toda kukutaurira kubva 1980 kuti munhu uyu anonzi Mnangagwa akanga achida kutoita coup in 1980. ndikutaurira zvandinoziva. I'm in a privileged position. Ndine information yakawanda yandinoziva. He actually wanted to wrestle power from the president. Regai ndikudze akaudza ma-elections aitwa muna April 1980. Akati izvo president muri kuda kuurayiwa nevarungu. Anga arunga izvozvo nevarungu manje. Kuti muri kuda kuurayiwa nevarungu. Udai imimi president Nanyagumbo Nangala muende kuMozambique. Saka president pavakaenda ndokunoudza Samora kuti ndo zviri kuitika zvikanzi Robert, you must go home now. President ovakoti okay, regai tiende kuna Nyerere tinomutaurira nobva tangoenda hanzi hatina kuzotaura nyaya iyoyo. Tikangoona kuti ma-elections akafamba zvakanaka and then ndobva tadzokera kuMozambique. Hanzi pandikasvika kuMozambique ndokufonera Mnangagwa kuti ndiri kuda kudzoka musha. I said, don't come back, don't come back. Achida kuti kuita coup. So munhu uyu agara aine pfungwa idzodzo kubva kare kare. Marcosin, that man, let me tell you, he is a liquidator. Go and look up liquidator. He is a ravisher. You know what I mean? He is a liquidator, he is a ravisher. Go and look up what it means. Haite munhu ye.
Saka ndida kuzoti makomrades aya ari kunzi aenda achinocheka maoko epovha kuti wazogota pana kuzviita sei. Makomrades ereka kuti vanhu vamugabe vakatora kubva kwaSmith mamercenaries akuvapa nyembe dzeHorovhetera vachiipisa identity yedu. So that's one other thing. We are working on our identity. We are not trained to be these ugly evil people that the whole nation now thinks that we are. Makambotoona where Jesus. Makaisirwa kumberi kwemugabe wanted people who could support his personality cult. Vanhu vanofa vakamutenda kuti zveshow kandibvisa muChiyangwa tesinawo kuhundova ndio the richest of them. He was the comrade one wamukutaura dzakasvikopinda mugovernment in 1980 akatrain maseso. Even though vakuru vacho ngwari majera Nanyagumbo naMuzinda vari kupi?
Emmerson Mnangagwa is one of them.
Vakapera kufa. Kumeti Emmerson wakapuriswa mujeri according to the history ndoseneka. Vapuriswa mujeri havana kusvika kudzokera kupati vakasvikotanga kuita law handiti. Vaita law vakazotorwa kuita Mugabe advisa vamwe vese vanga vachibva kunda. When the war finished, vakanopedzisa hondo Comrade Mugabe. Vanhu vakavasarudza kumuganga declaration chititungamirira pahondo. Akanga apedza kuvatema wese zvavakazivana magama toxin energy mafunction asingapera. Akapedza kuvatreza vese kutanzi vapanduka. You know, they don't have to end up telling the truth, but I think the youth deserves to know the truth.
Ya takatadza kuwana majority okuti titonge asakaramba tirimo. Dr. Bamtasa, dandiri election agent ya president.
So, who exactly is Emmerson Mnangagwa? Well, let's try to unpack that question together. Emmerson Mnangagwa's own publicist and authorised biographer Eddie Cross in the year 2021 exposed him for falsifying that he was sentenced to death for bombing a Rhodesian train. Cross reveals, with impeccable evidence, that Mnangagwa did not bomb any property. And, he was spared the death penalty because his crime was not that serious, Oxford academic Miles Tendy argues. Manangagwa, as he authorised the biography that exposes him for lying. Cross's biography corrects falsifications of significant episodes in Mnangagwa's life story, writes Tendy. Cross corrects this account by reproducing the High Court of Rhodesia's 1965 sentence in the biography. The High Court sentence reads, "The court accepts, and I quote, the fact that you are 18 years and 7 months old." That being so, in terms of this section of the Law and Order Maintenance Act, the court has a discretion as to whether to impose upon you the death penalty or to send you to prison for a period up to a maximum of 20 years. Generally speaking, it seems to me that where the court has a discretion in dealing with an offender under the age of 19, the death penalty is appropriate for the worst type of case where, for example, petrol bombs have been cold-bloodedly and deliberately thrown into residential buildings occupied by persons causing them misery and suffering. This is not such a case, although it is a serious crime according to law. I do not therefore propose to sentence you to death in this case. This authorised biography tells the life history of Zimbabwean President Emmerson Mnangagwa from childhood to presidency. The biography is 153 pages long. It consists of a foreword, an editor's note by Rachel Jambaya, 30 brief chapters, and a conclusion. The biographer Eddie Graham Cross is an economist, a regular commentator on public affairs, and former Secretary for Economic Affairs in the Movement for Democratic Change, a party he left in 2018 after 19 years of serving in a range of executive positions at national level. Cross drew on personal interviews with Mnangagwa in order to complete the biography. Cross has written a controversial biography of Manangagwa. The biography depicts Vice President Constantino Chiwenga, the former general who helped bring Manangagwa to power in a military coup in 2017, in an unfavourable light. It is also replete with conspicuous historical distortions and silences. Nonetheless, the biography does have some strengths, such as its presentation of the true version of certain important events in Mnangagwa's life. Cross's corrections bring to light Mnangagwa's mythomania. Mnangagwa penned the biography's foreword, graced its official presentation on the 5th of August 2021, delightedly signed copies of the book at the launch, and he did not publicly rebut any of the biography's contents. Consequently, it is fair to conclude that Mnangagwa wholly endorses his biographer's work. Cross writes that following Mnangagwa's inauguration as President of Zimbabwe on the 24th of November 2017, he set about selecting a new cabinet and senior staff in the President's office. This was complicated by the demands being made by the senior military officers who had carried out what became known as the military-assisted transition, or military coup. Chief among these was the commander of the armed forces, General Chiwenga. Cross adds that Mnangagwa's first cabinet, it received mixed reviews, partly because it contained, too many military figures. Elsewhere in the biography, Cross states Mnangagwa replaced General Chiwenga with General Phillip Sibanda as commander of the Zimbabwe Defence Forces, and he avers that Sibanda is possibly the best soldier in southern Africa and a man that was deeply respected in the army. Mnangagwa's actions drew little attention, but what the president was doing was, in fact, closing the door on any possibility of the military-assisted transition, basically a military coup being repeated. He needed to know that the security services were led by men in whom he had confidence as professionals. Additionally, Cross maintains that when violence and looting occurred in January 2019, the acting President Chiwenga demanded that a state of emergency be declared and martial law be introduced. This would have, well, effectively meant that the armed forces took over the administration of the state. However, Cross continues, General Sibanda refused. He said his orders from the president were clear. What had happened was that the president had stamped his personal authority on the state. He would not tolerate any challenge. Cross makes reference to hardliners, MuChiyangwa ostensibly, who before the July 2018 election argued that reforms to the electoral system and any relaxation of controls over the media and civil society would have serious impact on the ability of ZANU-PF to win the election. Moreover, Cross contends that a grenade thrown at Manangagwa on 23 June 2018 during a ZANU-PF rally at White City Stadium in Bulawayo was of Chinese origin and in use by the Zimbabwe National Army. MuChiyangwa was present at the White City rally and his wife Mary sustained injuries from the blast. But Cross, curiously, does not mention this. Of the two vice presidents, only Kembo Mohadi is identified as present at the rally and as having sustained injuries along with 47 others. From the foregoing, Cross appears to be casting aspersions on MuChiyangwa as a political operator. His biography suggests that Manangagwa and MuChiyangwa are ill at ease with each other. Cross typecasts MuChiyangwa as obstructing political and economic reforms, and as in favour of repressive and militarised state responses such as martial law. He intimates that Sibanda is a more professional soldier than MuChiyangwa, who Manangagwa trusts will not carry out a coup, a contentious assertion given that Sibanda participated in the 2017 coup.
Are they real comrades or Mugabe's mercenaries? Smith's mercenaries who got the badge but never fought? Who cut the hands of the voters, huh? Not the comrades we know. Who stained the war vet's badge, huh? Not the ones from the front row. Phillip-come, rich and loud. Never saw him in the battle crowd. Where's Muzenda? Where's the truth? Chopped out with the Gamma Talks youth. Are they real comrades or a cult on stage? Wearing fake badges just to earn that wage. We don't bow to the Phillip type. We want the truth, not the propaganda hype. Are they real comrades or a cult on stage? Wearing fake badges just to earn that wage. We don't bow to the Phillip type. We want the truth, not the propaganda hype. Comrade Emmerson came from jail, studied law, then joined the tail. Wasn't from Mnangagwa's fight. He replaced those erased from sight. Are they real comrades or mercs in disguise? With war badges and political lies. Tell the youth the truth tonight. Not every badge means you fought the fight. Tag with it. Tag with it. Are they real comrades? Or Mugabe's mercenaries? Smith's mercenaries who got the badge but never fought? Who
cut the hands of the voters, huh? Not the comrades we know who stained the war vet's badge, huh? Not the ones from the front row. Phillip-Chiyangwa, rich and loud. Never saw him in the battle crowd. Where's Muzenda, where's the truth? Chopped out with the Gamma Talks youth. Are they real comrades or a cult on stage? Wearing fake badges just to earn that wage. We don't bow to the Phillip type. We want the truth, not the propaganda hype. Are they real comrades or a cult on stage? Wearing fake badges just to earn that wage. We don't bow to the Phillip type. We want the truth, not the propaganda hype. Comrade Emmerson came from jail, studied law, then joined the tail. Wasn't from Manangagwa's fight. He replaced those erased from sight. Are they real comrades or mercs in disguise, with war vet badges and political lies? Tell the youth the truth tonight. Not every badge means you fought the fight.
mercenaries, Smith's mercenaries, who got the badge but never fought. Live focalists took up the hands of the voters, Respond to comrades we know, who stained the war vet's badge, Not the ones from the front row. Phillip-Chiyangwa reach and loud, never saw him in the battle crowd. Where's Muzenda, where's the truth? Chopped out with the Gamma Talks you. Are they real comrades or players of gold on stage, wearing fake badges just to earn that wage? We don't bow to the Phillip type. We want the truth, not the propaganda hype. Are they real comrades or players of gold on stage, wearing fake badges just to earn that wage? We don't bow to the Phillip type. We want the truth, not the propaganda hype. Comrade Emmerson came from jail, studied law, then joined the tail. Wasn't from Mnangagwa's fight. He replaced those erased from sight. Are they real comrades or mercs in disguise, with war vet badges and political lies? Tell the youth the truth tonight. Not every badge means you fought the fight.